So many people in the world that have been waiting for the crossover of the hardware NPCs integrating into the computer world. And here it is, the NPC Renaissance.
The NPC Renaissance. What had happened was, you got your boy Dyreck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. And we're going to be talking about that NPC Renaissance. The NPC Renaissance. The NPC Renaissance came out around 2012. And Akai just recently was recovering from a lot of bashing because of the last couple of NPCs that they brought out. So they had to go a different route. You know what I'm saying? Akai was getting beat. They were getting beat on the head by Native Instruments. Machine was up on a mountain like a proud lion with its mane, just looking down at the beat making community like, we top dogs right here. And I guess Akai was like, listen, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? So Akai came out and they decided to come out with the NPC Renaissance. And I'm telling you, man, the backlash that Akai took from that was crazy. People were pissed. The NPC community was like, hey, wait, let me get this straight. You guys had this technology. You had an opportunity to be Machine before Machine. But you guys didn't take advantage of it. In the NPC 4000, you guys had Akai Sys. You had the software and stuff. All you had to do was tweak a couple of things and you would have been Machine. And now you guys are biting? And at this time, let me tell you something. At this time, biting was not like it is now. Now, if you copy somebody, it's all good. Back then, if you bit, it was a wrap. Especially publicly. It was a wrap. So people started bashing Akai. The Akai community were pissed. They were like, listen, because people, they've been working on doors for years. They're expert in their doors. And when you have a door, you buy a little MIDI controller that costs like maybe $150 most just to simulate a drum machine and bang out some pads real quick. You know what I'm saying? But now this was Akai's main focus. It was crazy. The backlash was crazy. The NPC community, half of the NPC community left. When the NPC Renaissance came out, half of the NPC community they left. They just said, you know what? We're good. We're out of here. We're not messing with Akai no more. We're not messing with an NPC no more. And it was crazy. They just said, we're just going to deal with our old ones. And that's kind of when you started seeing so much activity with NPCs selling back and forth on eBay and everything like that. And it really started picking up when Akai came out with the NPC Renaissance. Man, it was crazy. Akai, let me tell you something. At that time, if you were there and if you was observing at that time, NAMM became a very dangerous place for Akai. NAMM was a dangerous place for Akai. If you was an Akai associate and you was at NAMM, let me tell you something. Your life was in danger. They were walking through the NAMM hallways, hiding the name tags and the name of the company on the shirt, trying to make it to the parking lot okay. Oh man, I don't know if y'all remember the footage. They cornered NPC Dan, and they was just going at him. They was like, hey, okay, we want this. We want the filter to be this kind of filter, not this bullshit filter that you used to giving us. And what's up with this? We want good buttons and knobs, not them cheap buttons and knobs that you guys get over there in China. We want some real nice. And Dan is over there taking notes, man. Dan's in a corner over there like, okay, yeah, and what else you want? He literally took out a pen and paper and started taking notes from the people. But that's how dangerous NAMM became for Akai workers. This was this was real crazy, man. The MPC Renaissance really did. It really. It's funny because in the beginning, a lot of people hated it. A lot of people was like, "Hey, you guys are just copying Machine now. You guys had a chance to be Machine. You had the market, but you let Machine take it." And a lot of people was really pissed off with Akai. But a funny thing started to happen. Even though half of the MPC users left, the other half actually did stay. And the other half actually did like the product. And they was like, "Hey, we kind of dig this." And Akai's like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, we kind of dig this. Hey, could you guys give us an update and just fix this and fix that?" And Akai was like, yeah, sure. And then as time went on, that was kind of the thing. They were like, "Hey, could you guys kind of dropped the ball on this right here. Could you guys fix that a bit?" And Kyle was like, "Yeah, sure. We'll have it on the next update." And people started slowly getting more accustomed to the MPC Renaissance workflow, to a point it started even bringing in newer people, like the younger generation that were kind of, they were kind of skeptical with the old school samplers. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of looked intimidating to them, because they were used to a DAW or something like that, or messing with their DAW and a MIDI controller, but they wasn't ready to go full sampler yet. And when they saw the MPC Renaissance, they was like, "Hey man, this kind of looks cool. I think I could try this." And they tried it and they liked it. And the Renaissance, the workflow was good. A lot of producers in the industry, I mean, Akai was marketing it hard. I mean, they had DJ Premier on it. They had Jermaine Dupri, Teddy Riley on it. A lot of producers in the industry really liked the Renaissance, and it wasn't just for marketing. It wasn't just like, okay, we're just doing this for the buck. No, even after the Renaissance kind of like lifespan, there's some of them still use it to make music, and they're like, "Yeah, I just like it. It's just very comfortable for me." So, you still have people in the background like, "Hey man, nah, we want a standalone, man. What are y'all doing?" But you had a lot of people that started to really dig the Renaissance and the Renaissance workflow and everything. Yeah, that's the MPC Renaissance. What had happened was, so this is your boy Dyreck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe, and I'm signing off.